The wisdom of aging. 7 life lessons from a nursing home. Aging is a journey that none of us can escape, yet it is one of the most misunderstood and underappreciated phases of life. For many, the thought of growing old evokes fear, anxiety, and even denial. But what if I told you that aging could be one of the most profound and enlightening experiences of your life? What if the lessons learned in the twilight years could transform the way you live today? This is the story of a 77-year-old woman who, after spending 2 months in a nursing home, emerged with a newfound perspective on life. Her experience, though initially unwelcome, became a catalyst for deep reflection and personal growth. Through her eyes, we will explore 7 life lessons that are not just relevant to the elderly but to anyone who wishes to live a meaningful, fulfilling life. Lesson 1. Loneliness is the silent epidemic of old age. When we think of nursing homes, we often imagine places where the elderly receive medical care and assistance with daily activities. But beneath the surface lies a far more insidious challenge: loneliness. For many residents, the nursing home is not just a place of physical care but a stark reminder of their isolation from the world. The woman in our story observed that some residents had not received a visit from family or friends in months, even years. Their children were busy with their own lives. Their friends had passed away, and the staff, though kind and caring, could never replace the love and connection of family. This isolation, she realized, is the true disease of old age, one that no medicine can cure. Loneliness is not just a feeling, it has tangible effects on physical and mental health. Studies have shown that chronic loneliness can increase the risk of heart disease, depression, and even dementia. Yet, despite its prevalence, loneliness is often overlooked in discussions about aging. The lesson here is clear. Relationships are the cornerstone of a meaningful life. No amount of wealth or success can compensate for the absence of human connection. As we navigate our busy lives, it is essential to prioritize building and nurturing relationships. Whether it's spending quality time with family, reconnecting with old friends, or simply being present for someone in need, these moments of connection are what truly make life worth living. Lesson 2. Health is the ultimate wealth. In her time at the nursing home, the woman met a man who had once been incredibly successful. He owned multiple properties, drove luxury cars, and had traveled the world. But as his health declined, he found himself unable to enjoy any of it. He could no longer eat independently, move around freely, or even perform basic tasks without assistance. His wealth, once a source of pride, had become meaningless. This encounter was a stark reminder that health is the most precious asset we have. No amount of money can buy back a body that has been neglected or a mind that has been overtaxed. Yet, in our youth, we often take our health for granted, prioritizing work, wealth, and material possessions over our well-being. The lesson here is twofold. First, we must take proactive steps to care for our bodies and minds. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, stress management, and preventive healthcare are not just optional, they are essential. Second, we must recognize that true wealth lies not in material possessions but in the ability to enjoy life to its fullest. As the saying goes, health is not everything, but without health, everything is nothing. Lesson 3. Material possessions lose their meaning. Throughout her life, the woman had accumulated a house full of furniture, clothes, and decorative items, but in the nursing home, she lived in a small room with only a few simple belongings. To her surprise, she found that she didn't miss any of the material possessions she had once cherished. This realization led her to question the value of the things we spend our lives accumulating. In the end, these possessions lose their significance, becoming little more than clutter. What truly matters are the memories we create and the people we share them with. The lesson here is to shift our focus from acquiring things to creating experiences. Instead of spending money on material goods, invest in activities that bring joy, foster connection, and create lasting memories. Whether it's traveling, learning a new skill, or simply spending time with loved ones, these are the moments that will stay with us long after the material possessions have faded away. Lesson 4. Independence is a precious gift. One of the most humbling aspects of aging is the loss of independence. For many residents in the nursing home, simple tasks like dressing, eating, and using the bathroom required assistance. This loss of autonomy was a source of frustration and sadness for many. The woman reflected on how often we take our independence for granted. The ability to move freely, make decisions, and care for ourselves is a gift that we often fail to appreciate until it's gone. The lesson here is to cherish and protect our independence while we still have it. This means taking care of our physical and mental health, staying active, and maintaining a sense of purpose and autonomy in our daily lives. Lesson 5. True happiness comes from simple things. In the nursing home, the woman met an 85-year-old woman who was always smiling. When asked about the secret to her happiness, the woman replied, "I don't think about what I've lost. I enjoy what I still have." This simple yet profound statement encapsulates the essence of true happiness. It's not about grand achievements or material wealth, but about finding joy in the small, everyday moments. A warm cup of tea, a pleasant conversation, the feeling of sunlight on your skin. These are the things that bring true contentment. The lesson here is to cultivate gratitude and mindfulness. By focusing on the present moment and appreciating the simple pleasures in life, we can find happiness even in the most challenging circumstances. Lesson 6. Forgiveness brings peace. One of the most poignant lessons the woman learned in the nursing home was the power of forgiveness. She observed that many residents carried grudges from their past toward their children, friends, or even those who had passed away. These unresolved conflicts weighed heavily on their hearts, causing them immense pain. The woman realized that holding on to anger and resentment only harms oneself. Forgiveness, on the other hand, brings peace and freedom. It's not about condoning the actions of others, but about releasing the burden of bitterness and finding inner peace. The lesson here is to let go of grudges and practice forgiveness, not for the sake of others but for your own well-being. As the woman wisely noted, when life ends, pride no longer matters. Peace is what counts. Lesson 7. Every day is a gift. The final lesson the woman learned was perhaps the most profound. Life is fragile, and every day is a gift. One morning, she woke up to the news that a resident had passed away in his sleep. Just the night before, he had been sharing joyful memories over dinner. His sudden passing was a stark reminder of the unpredictability of life. This realization prompted the woman to reflect on how often we take our time for granted. We spend so much of our lives worrying about the future, regretting the past, and overlooking the present. But the truth is, we never know how much time we have left. The lesson here is to live fully and mindfully. Don't wait for the perfect moment to pursue your dreams, express your love, or create meaningful memories. The perfect moment is now. Treasure every day as if it were your last, and you'll find that life becomes richer, more vibrant, and more fulfilling. The woman's 2 months in the nursing home were transformative. They taught her that aging is not about the number of years we live, but about how we live those years. It's about the choices we make, the relationships we nurture, and the lessons we learn along the way. Her story is a powerful reminder that life is short and precious. No matter your age, don't wait until it's too late to realize the value of health, relationships, and purpose. Live meaningfully, love without hesitation, and never take a single day for granted. Because in the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. This article, inspired by the wisdom of a 77-year-old woman, is a call to action for all of us. Whether you're young or old, these lessons are universal. They remind us to prioritize what truly matters, to live with intention, and to embrace the beauty of every moment. After all, aging is not just a process, it's an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to live fully.